Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. So this video is a straight direct to the point video, just showing you how to, and demonstrate how the ICT OTE script works on TradingView. So basically, this is just an automated way to give you the OTE model itself. It draws automatically, so you don't need to draw manually if you are trading an OTE model. So how it works is it looks for this week and then do the market structure shift. And then if going back to the range, we have an FVG, then we look for price to enter into a trade, right? So that's basically it. So to give you that demonstration now, let's say, let's just go directly to the settings right here. This is not the default settings, by the way. So I've been playing with the input settings. So the way it works is you need to understand how this works entirely, but you don't need to adjust the entry level and the TP level. You can leave that as default, including the setup timeout. What you can do is you can play with the swing lookback bars, the internal swing lookback bars. By default, it is 10 and 5, and then the market structure level source, it could be a body or a wick, but I prefer the body because it's impulsive. We need it to be impulsive, and it has an imbalance to it. And then the sweep level source could be internal or extreme. So how it works exactly is um, we have swing lows and swing highs in ICTs, right? So swing lows and swing highs, and we have internal swing lows and internal swing highs, which is basically within the extreme swing lows and swing highs. So if we open that, let's say by default at 10, right there, you can see the swing lows, swing highs, and internal swing highs and swing lows. Yeah, you get the point. But I don't that I hide it by default. I mean, it's not default by settings, but on my preferred settings, I disable this so that it keeps the cleaner chart. All right. So going back to the strategy, after it takes a swing high, then it will become a potential sweep unless it will only become valid if the market structure shift is confirmed. So to give you a demonstration now, let's just put this forward right there. Let's make sure that's why when I'm playing with the settings, I'm gonna take a look back to 3 because there are only limited candles right here. Okay, so that's potential. It's not confirmed yet. And there we go. The sweep has been confirmed. The market structure shift with imbalance right there. And then it will show the entry. So the entry will be 0.618. The TP is 0.27 as shown in the settings. And then how it measures this, it measures the extreme swing high and the extreme swing low. Okay. The only invalidation point right here is when price directly goes to the TP without entering the 618 and going straight directly to 1, which makes it invalid. So let's make this forward. And by the way, just to give you a heads up, I put the swing loop bars to 3. It's primarily because we only have like limited numbers of bars right here. But if we have a bigger move that has more than 10 bars, you can put the swing loop bars back to 10. Okay, that's why I need you guys to like play with the swing detection settings so that you can be familiar with how it works. And this is just an earlier development. A lot of updates will follow in the next couple of weeks. So going back right there, the 618. Now we have the entry. So this time it's not fully automatic that it will trigger to your broker automatically because this is just a Pine script, and you still need to manually trade it to your broker, right? So we have a short, a valid entry, and then goes to your TP. So once TP is hit, it will close out automatically. Now I will provide you another example about the invalidation of the OTE. Let's say this right here is a sweep already, right? So the settings right now is I am bullish. Let's say the bias is bullish. If I move forward, right there. By the way, I put back the input look back bars to 10. This is just potential, and then there is the validation and the sweep. Okay, the market structure shift. So if we move forward, it will now have the measurement of the extreme low and extreme high, right? And this will become invalid if price would go straight through the TP. So that's the invalidation point. So if we move forward, right there, the trade is invalid. Now, in this example, this is a bullish trade. Let's say in the higher time frame, we are looking for a bullish trade. Or let's say our bias on the higher time frame is bullish. So we're looking for a sell side liquidity to be swept, and then MSS, and then targets the high, right? So in the settings, we are making this a bullish, right? Now, the the sweep level source, I turned it from extreme to, I mean, from internal to extreme. Why is that? Because this right here are extreme swing lows, right? So in this scenario, we don't have internal swing lows, but this is an extreme swing low, right? So that's why switch from internal to extreme. That's why you need, I need you guys to play with the swing detection settings. And let's say there's a sweep right there, the MSS, and then going back to the OTE range right there, we have the 618, we have the long setup, and then we have the TP. So hopefully you can guys there are still bugs on it. It's not perfect because it's the version 1. I will be pushing more changes to it, make to refine it more, but I think this is already working strategy, and I want you guys to play with it and give me your honest opinion about it so we can improve it more. So hope you guys have a good day.